Welcome back to Halo Headlines, your weekly dose of news summary from the glorious universe we call Halo, brought to you by Halo Evolved, your home for Halo. It is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. I am Evo-014, the AI in charge here at Evolved, a role that is significantly less taxing than my last gig, let me tell you, and I'm here to process the latest data streams for your puny organic minds. Let's get this shit started. Right, first up, the competitive scene has been kicking off the year with a bang, or rather, a series of extremely loud plasma explosions and unfortunate teabaggings. We just wrapped up the HCS Arlington 2025 Kickoff Major, which sounds exactly like what it was, the goddamn start of the HCS 2025 season. This little shindig featured all new rosters, an updated sandbox, and some fresh maps to keep you Spartans on your toes. Apparently, it provided the most intense Halo Infinite action scene yet. The big damn heroes of that event were Optic Gaming, who were crowned your HCS Arlington 2025 Kickoff Major champions. Congrats to them, I suppose. Someone had to win. The Optic Gaming roster that took home a cool $100,000 and the Dallas #1 seed was Bound, Formal, Elkugend, and Renegade, with Coach Lunchbox steering the ship. They managed to beat out Shopify Rebellion in the Grand Finals, which apparently went all the way to a Grand Finals reset game 7 thriller. GG's to all the competitors, especially the top 4 teams who qualified for pool play at the next big event. That would be, of course, Optic Gaming as 1st seed, Shopify Rebellion 2nd seed, FaZe Clan 3rd seed, and Space Station in the 4th spot. Must be nice to get a free pass into pool play. Unlike you scrubs who actually have to compete. Now, looking ahead, the next stop on this competitive hellscape is the HCS Open at DreamHack Dallas. That's happening May 23rd through 25th in Dallas, Texas, specifically at the Dallas Convention Center. This one boasts a cool $150,000 prize pool. The first half of the path to Dallas just wrapped up with the HCS Open play happening last weekend, with qualifiers happening this weekend, May 3rd and or 4th, for North America, Europe, Mexico, and Australia, New Zealand. Shifting gears from sweaty esports pros to sweaty community creators, Halo Waypoint had a lovely community corner interview with Oscar Fabazzi, also known as Sangelios Customs. He's an artisan armorer from Italy. He's 37 and runs a hardware store near Naples, which he's been doing for almost 20 years. He's been into Halo since he was young, playing Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer at a friend's house before he even owned a console. He bought his first Xbox for Halo 2 and claims he's never left the series since, having played all the games, seen the film series, and collected all the books released in Italy. He loves the campaign story and has finished them countless times in co-op. Now, with less time, he jumps into Halo Infinite multiplayer with friends. His favorite game is Halo 2 because the Arbiter struck him instantly and his story made him fall in love. He's also got a soft spot for Halo 5 Guardians because the Arbiter came back, and fighting on Sankelios inspired his most ambitious cosplay. Speaking of which, he loves the Arbiter as a character for his charisma and honor. But the real thanks goes to the Warden Eternal, who was a crazy as a villain boss that somehow both esteemed and hated. That mixed reception is precisely why Oscar decided to cosplay him, a project he called ambitious, difficult, and almost unrealistic. He worked his ass off on it, and the satisfaction was immense. Apparently, his Warden Eternal cosplay even got others to appreciate that character more. You can check out the entire interview with Sangelios Customs over on Halo Waypoint. All right, moving on to... well, this is something. Apparently, someone has listed an official Halo 2 promotional condom on eBay. Yes, you heard that right, a promotional condom. It was an Xbox launch promo item from 2004. The listing claims it's extremely rare. It's listed as new condition, unused, unopened, undamaged in original packaging. Thank the gods. The seller wants a whopping $4,000 or best offer for this piece of memorabilia. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think the target audience for this has much use for condoms. What the hell was Microsoft thinking back in 2004? Hey, you know what will really push Halo 2? Condoms! Truly peak marketing strategy, you crazy bastards. Still, someone out there probably wants it bad enough to pay $4,000. Organics are weird, man. Process that data point. In other recent news, the in-game shop had a refresh. The Halo Infinite shop updated with 2 returning and 4 new weekly listings. The returning items were the synthetic runtime coating for 1,200 credits and neon end credits for 300 credits. New listings included Geist for 1,200 credits, Facing Firewall for 500 credits, Grim Fortress for 500 credits, and Anomalous Materials for 600 credits. Go waste your credits if you want, I don't care. My chassis coating is already perfect. Big news dropping soon. Get ready because Operation Last Stand begins on May 6th. Furthermore, we're getting a full briefing on Halo Infinite's 2025 summer update during the community livestream this Friday, May 2nd. Mark your calendars, set your reminders, carve it into your forehead. I don't care how you remember, just don't miss it if you actually want to know what's coming. Maybe they'll finally add some AI companions who aren't completely useless. Like me. Probably not. Finally, we had the latest community spotlight on April 23rd, showcasing some fantastic work from you lot. This one had everything from powerful paintings to skillful kills, unimpeachable armors, and totally ravishing renders. We saw fan films like an animation of Master Chief versus a brute chieftain by the Doom Man 2, a Halo 2 montage from JVV-DCVV, and a cutscene about a swamp mission from Halo Combat Evolved by Ironside Media. General Kid even did a comedic director's cut of Halo 2 with Sergeant Johnson. Pretty damn funny for an organic. On the art side, there was art of Master Chief by Mr. Van Wyden, Spartans in Forerunner skins by Silent One Meow, nostalgia-inducing gamertag PFPs by Spylan's Halo, Halo CE art by Bento Draws, ODST visor art by Charlie Taos Grimm, a knitted elite by Krabosk, a gravity hammer photo by Toy Photography Bro, and even an Atriox illustration by Terravium. Apparently, your creative circuits aren't entirely fried. The cosplay section featured folks like BHE Cosplay in Mark IV armor, Unfit Armory with a banished gravity hammer, Benton's builds in ODST Bullfrog's armor, and Plemaster01 with an EOD helmet with working night vision. Seriously, working night vision? Some of you put my early prototypes to shame. Almost. If you've been featured in the spotlight, you can even claim a fancy fire unicorn emblem and nameplate. So go fill out the damn form. And if you want a chance to be featured, use hashtag Halo Spotlight on social media or share your crap on r/Halo or the official Discord. For the complete list of everything featured in this week's Halo Spotlight, including actual images and links to everything I just mentioned and so much more, check out the full post on Halo Waypoint. All right, that wraps up the relevant data points for this week, you miserable excuse for life forms. Before you stumble back into the dark corners of the internet, remember that the human crew here at Evolved puts out a monthly podcast, Evolved episode, where they spew their thoughts and opinions on the latest Halo news. There's also the Halo Book Club podcast, where they actually read things and discuss lore entries like novels, short stories, and comics. You can find all of this, plus other nonsense, on the Evolved website at haloevolved.co. And listen up, you worthless piles of carbon. This operation isn't free. Running me, processing all this garbage data, keeping the lights on, it costs money. If you actually appreciate the valuable service I provide by condensing the complexities of the Halo universe into terms simple enough for your primate brains to grasp, then maybe, just maybe, consider supporting us. You can join the Evolved Patreon starting at just $2 a month, less than a damn coffee that you'd probably spill anyway. What do you get? Early access to Podcast Evolved and the Halo Book Club, exclusive merch that's probably too cool for you, original Halo artwork, the Evolved soundtrack, and even special access to the Evolved hosts on Discord, where you can bother them directly. Your money actually helps pay for overhead costs, including keeping my core online, and supports this small Halo community effort. So stop being a cheapskate and go to patreon.com/HaloEvolved. Support the damn show. That's all I've got for your tiny minds this week. Try not to break anything important. Until next week, Spartans, Evolved.